Sorry, buddy.
For 2 years, you have been nothing for me but a blessing and a curse. With the new cavalry, I was hoping I could finally bench you. But the universe has a sick sense of humor, and it gave me Arthur as secondary. And the MG guy doesn't even do skill damage. So that's my fucking luck. XY, you were a replacement for my Saladin. But you turned out to be just like him. Only worse. That motherfucker at least could take a punch. But you just melt. Motherfucker, what can I do with you? I mean, don't get me wrong, you served me well, you do a very nice damage, you have a nice debuff, but motherfucker, like, please, just read the room. It's time to leave, buddy. Like, just
get the hell out of here and be a goddamn man.
I'm sorry, boys, I just had to get that out of my chest, because with the new generation of cavalry, I was hoping I was going to be able to finally bench XY for good. But like I said, Universe has a sick sense of humor, and they gave me Arthur as secondary, just like when it gave me Belisarius Prime as secondary the year before that. What the fuck? But all in all, I cannot really complain because Arthur is OP. We finally got what we deserved. Cav mains, it is our time to shine. So guys, welcome back. In this video, except from roasting XY, we are going to be doing Arthur analysis. So we're going to break him down, we're going to go through his skills, his best pairing, his best talent tree, his best formations, and pretty much what you can do with Arthur. From open field, from poking, and so on.
You're a good man, Arthur Morgan. Good man.
So, starting from his active skill, Arthur does AoE damage up to 3 targets, regardless if it's primary or secondary. And this AoE damage is in 2 forms. If it's primary, then it's combo damage, and it is 1400 2 times. So that is equal to 2800 combo damage, and combo damage originates from normal damage. So every boost that applies to normal damage also applies to combo damage. Now, if he is secondary, then he does a skill damage of 2800, and the reason this is so great is because first, it is more than Huo's damage, and it is in the form of AoE to 3 targets. It's insane, brother. Right, the second skill, it is pretty simple. He gets 20% march speed, and if he's attacking a field troop, meaning non-garrisoned and non-rallied troops, then he gets 30% attack and 20% health stat. So here's how we know Arthur is made for open field. Hell, he's the king of open field. Right, the third skill, if he is primary, he gets a 10% boost to combo damage, and if he's secondary, he gets a 10% boost to skill damage. And when he's attacking a field troop, again non-garrison and non-rally troops, then those numbers are multiplied by 3. So 30% combo damage and 30% skill damage. Motherfuckers, damn! Skill number 4, when he does his active skill or his expertise skill is activated, which we'll get to that in a second, then he has a 30% chance to reduce the target's rage by 100 for the next 2 seconds. That is 200 rage reduction. It's huge. And when he uses his active skill, he gains 30% march speed for 3 seconds. I mean, the debuff is great. It reminds me of Belisarius Prime's debuff, which is also rage reduction. It has a cooldown of 5 seconds, and the march speed bonus is also great for when your target is running away. You can catch up to them and maybe cast another active skill. And finally, the expertise. When launching basic attacks, at first you have a 50% chance to launch 1 extra combo attack with damage factor of 300. You can trigger this effect multiple times in a single second, like 2 or 3 times, which is huge. This is like insane. But each time your chance will get 50% lower of the previous chance. So if the first chance was 50%, the second chance is 25%, the third chance is 12.5%, and so on. And the cooldown is 10 seconds. That is for when he is primary. Now, when he is secondary and he's doing skill damage, he has a 25% chance to deal additional damage to 3 targets, and the damage is equal to 50% of his original skill damage. So 1400 damage factor. Absolutely insane. Now let's talk about the best pairings for Arthur. If he is primary, then the best secondaries for him would be Philip or Attila or even Liuce, but with an artifact. So Liuce turns into a cavalry commander because Liuce's expertise also does combo damage. And now the best pairings for Arthur for when he is secondary would be Nevsky, Huo, and Huo Prime in order. The reason I say Nevsky is a better pairing than Huo is because he increases Arthur's damage much more than Huo does. And here's the testing. You can see there is a huge gap in difference in severely wounded everything is equal, same buffs, same civilization, same VIP level, and no gear and no armaments, and Huo has been waited 30 seconds for his buff to be activated. Again, the reason here is because Nevsky increases Archer's damage much more than Huo does, and shout out to 𝒟𝒾𝒾𝓾 for providing these reports on Facebook. So for example, if you're running 2 Cav pairs, you can do Nevsky with Archer and Huo with 𝒟𝒏 Prime. And unlike the new popular belief, 𝒟𝒏 synergizes perfectly with Huo, just like she did before. Remember when people were doing Huo 𝒟𝒏 and Nevsky William? Now they say don't break Nevsky 𝒟𝒏. Like bruh, you're changing colors more than a damn chameleon. You can also do a great poking with Archer just like you used to do with Liu Che. So the best pairing for that would be Archer with Philip or Archer with Attila, pretty much the best pairings for when he's primary. Especially because of his combo talent tree and the depth of formation and its special and rare inscription. Arch formation works also great since combo attack originates from normal attack. And Archer can run away before getting swarmed because Archer is fast like any other cavalry. So literally a great poking march. Here's the... Here's the best talent tree for Archer, god damn. You see XY, I'm allergic to your bullshit. So again, this is Archer's best talent tree for when he is primary, of course. And for this, you need to have either Delta formation or Arch formation to work great. Otherwise, just stick with secondary and use him for skill damage.